Because if you're out there constantly virtue signaling, trying to get attention, look at me, you're really, really in drawdown. I don't give a shit. I talk to you through the medium of a demo. I don't have any shame in it, because that's the right way to learn. But you don't even touch a demo until you've tape read. You see the market do whatever you expect it to do without any transaction. Because what you've done is you've learned the basics about the marketplace, the market you're going to be following, every aspect of what it is required to trade it, the times it trades, its margin requirements. Then you understand risk, how to frame a trade in terms of monetary risk. Whatever your beginning expectations are in terms of what your trade should be allowed to take from you, and the industry standard of 2% is too fucking high. It's too high. That's not realistic for someone starting out. You want it to be so insignificant that it literally feels like nothing to you. That's the right way to learn how to trade. And then, by having that realistic expectation on yourself and your results, then you go into tape reading, how to learn to read price. How does it move? When does these specific types of signatures that we're teaching you, when do they occur? What does it look like? How do they repeat and look very close to one another? What does it look like when it fails? What things are warning signs that it's not likely to pan out? You haven't even touched the fucking demo account yet. And you are all still feeling impatient. Some of you already turned off this Twitter space because it ain't telling you what you want to hear. Good. Get the fuck out of here. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for me, at least. The people that are making real money, they've gone through this. And you can't shortcut it. Once you see with tape reading over and over and over again, week after week, you have at least 60% of your expectations come to fruition. What? Yeah, you got to be better than half the time right. Then, only then, go into demo. Then you're going to see another growing pain, because now you're looking at it with a scorecard attached to it. Are you right now? Whereas before tape reading, you're just watching and observing, recording what your observations are. Oh, it did this, it did that. It's going to be boring for most of you that are just in here trying to copy me. That's the litmus test. It's going to be, why are you here? Because if you're here to learn how to trade, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do what I do. And you won't need me. But some of you want spoon-fed. 5-minute trainers, signals, copy me service, that type of stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm turning people into monsters. I'm turning people into savages. You want to make your yearly salary in a fucking month? Stay with me this year. Stay with me this year, and there is no limitations. Period. You're going to lose money in the process, but you want to make what you make a year in 1 month? I will give you those skill sets and how to arrive at that. But you are going to be the determining factor. How fast or at all if you get there. Not me, not the concepts, not the market. It's you. And once you get into the demo portion of learning, you trade with the lowest degree of risk you can. And you grow from that up, higher, more. As you learn to trust what you're doing isn't being influenced by the outcome. That's why it takes time, folks. It takes time. You have to desensitize yourself and condition yourself to look for the process to deliver the outcome, not the trade to make me money. Because if you do these things and you're doing everything I'm training you to do and you manage risk, the derivative is the fucking profits. The limited drawdown, the corrections from drawdown. That's the fruits of everything I'm teaching you. But you all think you're going to have a vertical fucking spike on your equity curve from day one, never any drawdown. Never any adversities, never any difficulties in understanding what it is that you should be doing or navigating through trades. When I've told you all this time in all the rants, you're going to be dealing with that. And now you're going to equate that your failure or success is only based on your live account when you're not even ready to be trading with a live account. That's stupid. It's fucking stupid. But because you have all these other influencers, these authors, these book writers, these course makers, these public figures, or your fucking friend that's lying to you and saying he's been doing it, he's making money, but he's showing you a fucking demo account. Everybody is going to give you everything that is diametrically opposed to what I've been beating into your head today with. And I'm the bad guy. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to work on Monday. And I can take a vacation wherever the fuck I want. And I don't work with Carl. So who you listening to? You didn't swipe no fucking credit card here. There was no PayPal payments here. And you don't have to renew anything, no subscriptions. It's nothing. And I'm making monsters. And they're bringing the receipts. They themselves are doing it. You're seeing all the interviews from the companies. There's no proof. There's all kinds of fucking proof. Look around. And you're among them if you allow yourself. But you gotta get out of the way. You have to get out of your own way. And stop worrying about, I want to know when the gaps are supposed to stay unfilled. You'll see it. I'll teach you. But it's only going to be beneficial over live data. You'll learn it by that, by repetition, over and over again. It'll desensitize you. And you'll see even sometimes when it does fill in, like this past week here, I had 2 areas I wanted to see left open. Doesn't mean the trade fails. It just means that it's better for them to stay open, because then if it stays open, I'm really on side. That means I'm right about where I'm at in terms of my entries and where it's likely to go. Gaps that don't fill in. This is for your notes. I'm not sure if you wrote anything down I've said today, because I've been pretty animated. The emphasis on gaps not closing in. If they don't fill in, it's like rocket fuel for your trade. Why? Because it is in a hurry to reprice to a level that's outside the range it's in right now. Gaps that don't fill are signatures that tell me we're going outside the present range for external range liquidity. I'll talk more about that. Even my mentorship students in private group just learned something there too. This stuff is the sweet stuff, the sugar, okay, that makes everything I'm doing with you even sweeter. When you're in trades, you want to see specific levels that once a fair value gap forms, if you start seeing fair value gaps keep forming and not filling in, and it just keeps pressing higher, man, you are in for a sweet run. It's going to run and probably go way beyond you thought it was going to go. So every time I get into a trade, I'm looking for that signature. It might not present it, but I'm looking for it because it gives me that insight. It means that I have a fucking tiger by the tail and I want to hold on to that. And sometimes you'll see, I'll move my not my stop, but I'll move my target beyond what my original expectation is. It still doesn't mean that I won't take the blinds portion of the trade off where I originally had my take profit. It just means that, oh shit, I might have a bigger run here. Let me open up the gates a little bit more wider, so that way it's a clear shot for a further profit objective. But I'm still, to protect myself, because it would be foolish for me to not take profits where I originally thought the take profit or terminus would be, where I thought the trade was going to go ultimately. It would be foolish for me not to at least take most of it off there. And then let's see if I have a runner and leave a small portion on. Now, as a new student or a new trader, your questioning is, well, if you really thought that, then why would you take off nothing and just let it all run? Well, that's because I want to make fucking money. And I'm a human being, and I'm prone to be human sometimes. And I could do it wrong. And that's infancy on your part to think that way. And maturity on my part, because I've lost lots of money and I've made money. And you can't understand these things unless you've been there. So it's easy, before you even started trading, to say, Well, if you're teaching this doesn't make any sense. It's counterintuitive. If you think it's going to go higher, why bother taking the partials off? That makes no sense. You incurred this much risk when you put the trade on, so therefore it's stupid to scale off profits. That's somebody that's not profitable talking to you. Okay? That's somebody that's not consistently profitable. That's somebody that's talking out of their ass, or someone that's a neophyte and has no idea what they're doing, and they want perfect. And perfect doesn't fucking exist. It doesn't. Not in trading. It's never gonna be a goal you arrive at. But guess what? It's a target I aim for all the time. But I also manage myself. I manage my trades responsibly. I know that if I'm taking out a short-term low or an intermediate term low, I better damn well fucking take something off the trade. Because I might get drunk with the whole trade and think, oh, wow, it's going to really run further. And if I don't take it off and it rips against me, well, fuck, I just sat in that whole trade. Now, the argument, here's the argument and the rebuttal to people that say partials are stupid. Let me tell you something. I've seen so many people preach against me, what I teach students to do in the beginning, because it's important. It's that little reward, that cookie. It's your yellow belt from being a white belt, progressively going towards the black belt. You're teaching yourself that you're doing everything right. You're growing in your confidence, and you're paying yourself as you grow in more thresholds in time and experience. But when I hear and see people say taking partials is stupid, because when you put a trade on, it makes no sense to say you put on a 2% risk and you're trying to do 10R. Okay. You're trying to make 10 times what you're risking. Well, you're going to learn that today. I mean, not today, this year as well. But their argument is if they put on a trade, or anyone puts on a trade, risks 2%, and they take partials off, you're not getting your full 10. I'm getting fucking paid, man. I'm getting fucking paid. What do you say when it goes back against you on your full 2% stop? What the fuck did you make? You made jack and shit, and Jack left fucking town. Bottom line is this. You're in this business to make fucking money. You're not in here to make fucking friends. Okay? That's it. These motherfuckers that tell you stupid shit are not making fucking money. And that's the bottom line. Why the fuck are you going to listen to somebody that they're not proving shit to you? They got long-winded bullshit, whether it be typed out in fucking Twitter or on fucking posts or on fucking Instagram, or they talk out their fucking ass on fucking YouTube, and they bring no proof that they fucking know what they're talking about. Zero. That's the people you want to listen to. Get the fuck out of here. Partials pay. Okay? Partials never fail in paying. You ever think about that? There's never been a partial profit that never fucking paid profit. That's 100 fucking percent. 100 fucking percent. You don't know. You don't know if that stop loss is going to get hit on your fucking trade. I don't fucking know. Nobody fucking knows that. You don't know if your target's going to fucking get hit. I don't give a flying fuck if it's a 50R trade, 200 fucking R, all this stupid shit you see on social media. You don't know that. But guess what the fuck I do know? I know I'm getting 5 fucking handles. I know I'm getting fucking liquidity below that fucking short-term low, and I'm short. I know I'm fucking getting that. Every time I bark on that fucking Twitter feed and that shit delivers, you know what I know? I know what the fuck I know. That's what I know. And it delivers. You're going to know that skill set this fucking year. You're going to be able to tell these motherfuckers, pound fucking sand, motherfucker, you don't know shit. Get the fuck up the fucking road. Nobody's listening to your clownery shit no more. Okay? Because the real shit's here. It's here. It's not myth. It's not made up. It's not conjecture. This is the fucking market. This is how you get paid. This is how you make fucking money. This is how you manage risk. This is how you learn. This is how you progress productively. This is how you fucking do it. There ain't a fucking book out there that tells you to do it this way. There ain't no fucking course out there that tells you to do this. There ain't no fucking educator that's going to do this, because they got a fucking image to maintain. Fuck image. Image don't pay shit. It don't pay shit. You know what pays? Results. I don't need anybody to like my fucking videos. I don't need you to listen to my fucking Twitter spaces. I'm getting fucking paid regardless. I'm going to do the shit I'm teaching you, and it won't make a difference who believes it or doesn't believe it. It still fucking works. And partials pay every fucking time. It's 100% strike rate, motherfucker. What is wrong with that? Where's the logic in arguing against that? You're going to sit in that fucking trade. You're going to sit in that fucking trade and allow it to go against you and stop your whole fucking 2% or whatever the Mickey Mouse shit management you used to put it on. Oh, well, that's the randomness in the marketplace. That's just what happens. You have to strike it up as you win some, you lose some. Fuck off. I ain't in here to do that. I'm not here for 50-50 shit. If you came here with that logic, I'm telling you something, that shit is going to die real quick. Because I'm not a 50-50 motherfucker. I might be 50 fucking years old, but I'll tell you something right now. When it comes to fucking trading, I want my results. I want my fucking potential to be on side more than 50%. And if I can't argue that in my analysis, the fuck, I'm not getting in there. I got to know that I have multiple position exits in terms of partials before I even get to my target. What did you just say? Oh shit, you better break that notebook out right now. Pull the fucking car over so you can type it and text it to yourself immediately. Every trade that I'm looking to take, I want at least 2 partials before I get to my terminus. That's a high probability trade for me. What does that mean? It's high probability it's going to go to my terminus? No. It's high probability. ICT's getting fucking paid. I'm showing up to the venue. That means I put my ass in front of the fucking charts and I push the button. I'm getting fucking paid. I'm getting paid. Nobody's fucking me out of my royalties. I showed the fuck up. Pay me, motherfucker. I don't care if I close the show down and get the tournaments. I don't give a fuck. You don't care either. You don't know if they're going to drop a fucking bomb over here. You don't know if they're going to come up with some fucking Chicken Little disease and fucking something's going to cause the market to go upside down. How do you know that's not going to happen? Can you fucking tell me? Can you prove that you know that there is not going to be some fuckery going on Monday that causes the market to take a shit? Do you know that? Because I don't know that. But you listen to these fucking 20-year-olds walking around here on social media, they got everything fucking figured out.